Switching over to the Tennessee side, this is where Julio Jones is going. First off, we heard today that Julio Jones is not going to wear the number 11. He is allowing A.J. Brown, who's currently with the Titans, to wear the number. How do you see the Titans offense being affected with the addition of the veteran wide receiver?
Yeah, this is a tough one for me because Tennessee is an offense that I talked about pre Julio Jones trade that I just really didn't see myself buying into. Arthur Smith leaving, you got Todd Downing coming in now, or being promoted, I should say, rather, to the helm of offensive coordinator there in this offense, and so for people that don't know about Todd Downing, he comes from the Scott Linehan tree there. He was with the Rams for a little bit. Quarterbacks coach was there in Oakland when they had Michael Crabtree to go along with the Marshawn Lynch first year as well. And so you're looking at a team here that maybe they become more pass heavy, Ariel. I really do think that there could be some interest to be had in this offense. You're looking at Ryan Tannehill with the weapons that he has now on either side. I mean, this is a huge upgrade from what Corey Davis was last year and Julio Jones, if he can stay healthy. I think that's the big thing that we want to see. Don't want to see those soft tissue injuries. But Julio Jones right now, if you can get him in round 5 of drafts, I think that's going to be a steal. He's been going around like the 45th, 46th position. I don't know how people will fare that. I think A.J. Brown will still find his way, up until the top 15 picks for sure. And maybe you want to draft him there, but I do like going running back early. So I think the most shares of this offense that I'm going to have are going to come through Julio, hoping that he can be on the field. You're looking at the guys that are going around there, like a DJ Moore, CeeDee Lamb. You got to make some tough decisions there, but I do think Julio in this offense is nice, and Ryan Tannehill as well. I think the passing attack is going to be a strong point, I guess, or going to be forced to be a strong point because this defense has suffered a lot. They were giving up a ton of passing work last year. They got rid of Malcolm Butler, the veteran, brought in Janoris Jenkins, another veteran, have a guy, Caleb Farley, I believe, who was injured in college last year. They drafted him. He's coming in. So we know that rookies usually struggle in their first year. So this defense could give up a ton of points that could force Ryan Tannehill and co into passing. So I do like the passing attack. I will say, Ariel, as before we move on, that Derrick Henry, I think, is going to be the guy who is affected the most by this. I know people don't want to hear that. This guy's been locked into top 3 running back production, but is a year older. I do think because of the way the defense will be giving up points, I think that they will struggle to kind of maybe establish the run or establish what they want to do. And that was Arthur Smith's thing. We're going to see what Todd Downing wants to do, but I would probably not have many shares of Derrick Henry this year and attack the passing attack for Tennessee.
What's most interesting about the pass attack is going to be how the opposing defenses attack it. Who are you putting double coverage on? Julio Jones? A.J. Brown? It's very hard to figure out which wide receiver you're going to want to put 2 guys on. However, in Tennessee, that's a good problem that they're going to have for those opposing defenses.